One of my biggest challenges in the past was finding that inspiration and motivation to pull myself up when I was experiencing a trigger that activated my anxious attachment style. And creating that structure and building that discipline was a struggle, especially those days where I just wanted to stay in bed for multiple days in a row. And my solution to this has been creating a cycle of feeling my triggers, but not allowing it to dictate my actions or affect the way I saw myself. So I'm going to share with you today some of my favorite rituals and routines that allows me to explore my feelings and cultivate a deeper sense of self-love and awareness while experiencing pain. Because most of us may choose to numb our senses at the end of the day, but this may help in the moment, but in the long run, we'll only be dissatisfied with ourselves. So what I like to do for my recentering routine is to first ground my mind. And to be grounded means to be consciously living in your body, from your head to your fingers, to your gut and to your heart, and experiencing your world actively through the present sensations rather than memories and filters. Now, let's head to my favorite. I want you to first start off with breathwork. The 4-4-8 breathwork technique helps slow and calm the body down. It slows the heart rate down and brings your consciousness to the present moment. The method for the 4-4-8 breathing technique is to empty the lungs of air and breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds and exhale out for 8 seconds. And just repeat this for 5 minutes. And as you breathe in, just imagine the grounding and nourishing energy of the earth, the mountains, the trees, the plants, the flowers, the fruits and vegetables just coming up into your body. And as you hold your breath, just visualize the breath spiraling up in the center of your body. And as you exhale for 8 seconds, imagine the excess energy releasing out of your mouth, and just visualize the light pouring through the top of your head and back down to your feet and the earth below you. Then I would like to tap into a mini meditation that focuses on the senses. This is one of my favorites for my clients. And this second component is so important because your mind is now clear, taking you back into a balanced state where your fight, flight, and freeze instinct has disappeared and calmed down. A lot of people choose to do this first, but what I find that it's not as effective because they're working from top-bottom rather than bottom-top. I find that establishing that connection through your body first addresses the problem at the root. Then lets us practice work without any resistance. So I want you to breathe in for 4 and open your eyes and count 5 things that you see. Then close your eyes again and touch 4 things around you. And with your eyes still shut, smell the scent around you. Then hear what's around you. And now once you wake, you'll find that you're back to 0, a state of calmness, clarity, and safety. As I start to gain awareness of my thoughts through third person, that's when I like to pull out my notebook and start coaching myself. The same way I do with my clients. I set an intention to see my triggers because they are my teachers. I then tell myself that I want to see my emotional triggers today so I can become a better version of myself. And when my clients start to do this frequently, their awareness level rises from 0 to 100 within weeks. And this life hack is game changer because I want you to use it too. And when I'm back to a state of flow, I become a vessel of this process, finding myself learning and growing from this experience. And by sticking to this routine, we challenge ourselves to just show up despite the storm we're in. This alone allowed me to put more emphasis and value on just being rather than controlling the situation. Like, there are some days where I need rituals more than ever, but there are also days where I just feel so complete and I'm like thriving, and in my head I feel like I don't need it. But that's the funny part. We all do every day, because this is like water for our mind, body, and soul. This practice is what keeps us in constant regulation, in constant groundingness. We have to learn how to love ourselves despite the situation we're in, and build that faith and confidence through the chaos.